Yeah, look at all these movies. I have 16 to show in this video. 16 freaking movies. Well, basically, yesterday I got 5 DVDs from the West Nyack Library, and plus 7 from the Palisades Library. 5 of them belong to that library, while 2 of them belong to a different library in Orange County. And then I gotten 4 more DVDs, which are the 4 are from Bay Cottage. Anyways, before I get started, I'm gonna be watching 2 of the movies in here, which are the news with the new stickers. So you will probably, if it's new, if it says new, then that means I'm gonna be watching it. And first up is Art of Dogs. Sadly, I could not avoid seeing this movie in theaters, unfortunately. This is from the Palisades Library. It's rated PG for some action, rude humor. 92 minutes is from 2019. It has Jeremy Renner, Heidi Klum, James Franco, John Cleese, Omar Sly, Michael Manson, Lloyd Holden, and Jack Histon, Alec Baldwin. This is one of the bad movies from 2019. It's a horrible movie, I should say, but watching that, I'm gonna be watching the whole movie because I have missed out on some of the movie. That's from 2019, released by Lionsgate. Next up is a DVD from the West Nyack Library, and it's a controversial comedy or mockumentary. It's Borat. He's like, "Hey, nice Borat. I like you. I like sex. Nice. Hey, nice." Can't read anything on here, but the movie's rated R for pervasive, strong, crude, and sexual content, graphic nudity, and language. Kazakhstan was offended by this movie. And whenever I get to review this movie, I'm gonna mention the controversies Borat has garnered, because I'm not going to I'm not going to talk about its controversies in this video for any reason, because I'm just gonna mention what controversies caused. Now we have Bruno. That's interesting. Okay, it's rated R for pervasive, strong, crude, sexual content, graphic nudity, language. This is with such Brian Cohen. From Larry Charles, directed by Larry Charles, who directed the other movie I just showed, Borat. I have this on Blu-ray, but here's the DVD. I'm gonna be watching it again. Try to watch the whole thing. Next up is Cocaine Cowboys, another DVD from the Palisades Library. The second one I'm gonna be showing. It's another documentary. It's a documentary. It has Hustle with the godmother of the Charles Cosby Show, the lead scenes with commentary, and Billy Corbin and David Pig provides commentary, and then sneak peek of Mr. Untouchable by HD Net Films. Rated R for pervasive drug content, gruesome violent images, and language. 118 minutes. 2006 DVD of the 2005 documentary. And there's the disc. Yeah, so this movie's Art Dogs, and Art Dogs is the one that I have to must watch. Next up is this movie from the Bad Cops Library, Cold Case Hammer Jar or whatever. This is another one from Magnolia Pictures, 2019 movie, and this 1 to 24 minutes is 9 rated. It only has deleted scenes. There's a lot of companies in here. There's a disc, it's not rated though. The film's not rated. Next up, it's Dodge Errol Flynn. Yes, the special features. It's 100 minutes and doesn't even have a rating either. This is from the Chester Public Library, which I picked it up at the Palisades Library. Next up is Pharaoh My Concubine. This is a Chinese movie released by Miramax. It has a director's cut and it's rated R. This is 172 minutes. Pretty damn long for an R-rated film. It is Chinese. Pharaoh My Concubine has this insert, which is the scenes and basically it's basically a DVD guide. I do recognize this movie. The sword slapping on the boys in the movie got the swords getting hit on getting smacked on the butt with swords. That's kind of very dangerous though. But still, the chasing scene getting hit on the. Sorry about the voices. Next up is Matilda. This is from the Goshen Public Library. It's 98 minutes. PG for the elements of exaggerated meanness, weaker and first in my language. Lots of fears. Man in Black 3. Special features there. Tommy Lee Jones, Will Smith, Josh Brolin, right? Rated PG-13 for sci-fi, action violence, and suggestive content. It runs for 106 minutes. This is Peter Pan. This is from the Palisades Library. Here's all the bonus features. Peter Pan is 77 minutes, is rated G. Peter Pan is probably one of those movies it is pretty easy to sift through. An hour 10, it's no problem sitting through a 7-minute movie. I have the Diamond edition of Peter Pan on DVD. Peter Pan Platinum edition was released after The Little Mermaid, which came out in 2006, but that DVD hasn't been. That edition is out of print, so it's this one. But that's the Platinum edition for Peter Pan. Next up is Robin Hood from the Valley College Library. Robin Hood's another easy movie to sift through. I basically do enjoy the original anime classics that Disney has done. This is Pinocchio. This is the signature edition for Pinocchio, which this dish, the DVD version has no bonus features. It's 88 minutes. Peter Pan, Robin Hood, this movie, and Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs have the G rating. This is Scooby-Doo and Zombie Island. I will get to reviews this movie. Scooby-Doo and the Zombies is the bonus, because the disc for that is the bonus disc. It's the movie trivia, featurette, and character bios. And Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island is 77 minutes. There's the disc, which is a clear purple disc, and pinkish, whatever color disc that is. I will turn on my laptop in a moment. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. This is its Diamond Edition. The Diamond Edition series started in 2009. It's been 10 years since the Diamond Edition started. Anyways, there's the disc. Okay, 2 more DVDs, and I'm gonna do the drink review. This is White. Part of that color trilogy by Poland. It's very artful in sexuality and language. I will review them all. Red, blue, and this movie as well. There's a lot of bone sutures on here. And there's the disc for White, which is a boring gray disc. Zombieland. The last of the DVDs from the West Nyack Library. I'll say library for that one. West Nyack for that one. And Pinocchio. It's nice that Scooby-Doo came from Bad Cottage. There's a bonus just there. I have this on Blu-ray, but this is the DVD. However, fonts, gore, and language. It evens. Zombieland has additional previews on the DVD compared to the Blu-ray, which has the Blu-ray has contains less previews, but despite the disc art it received. This is the original Zombieland. I've seen Zombieland Double Tap, which I was kind of entertained by this movie. Entertained that one, and I will review that one and this movie right here, Zombieland. I will review them both. That's pretty much it for this video, by the way.